Hello everyone, it's Bollocks time again with Ash and Mo live here from Cafe Football in Singapore, and we start right away with the top and the flop of the week. So Ash.
Yeah, massive things happening this week in the world of football. Flop of the week is someone from Arsenal, 20-year-old Ainsley Knowles, who's making the news for all the wrong reasons. Because this boy, he's on, I think it's on £30,000 a week more. And and in this report that you're going to see across your screen now from the Metro, his mother is still apparently staying in a storage container while her son is out there playing for the Gunners and earning that kind of money. So my question is, where is the, what do you call it, the humility?
Humanity, yes, seriously Ash. What I really couldn't believe about that story, it's his mother. And I can understand that sometimes maybe you have some arguments with your parents, but if you're that well up, you know, as a football player,
you mustn't forget.
And she's also reported him or supported him on the way to get there, and then just leave her hanging like that. I personally think it's a very weak move of Ainsley Knights, right?
It's very disturbing. So hopefully they sort out that problem soon. But now moving on to our top of the week, right, Mo?
Yes, exactly. And actually the top of the week is also a very sad story. So Davide Astori tragically passed away, but it still becomes the top of the week today, as there's been an overwhelming response, especially in the net. So the Serie A, they cancelled all the matches on last weekend. They even postponed the Milan derby.
The one that's supposed to happen this weekend.
In honor for Astori, right?
The two captains actually came together to decide that they didn't want to play the game, you know. And besides all that information like Buffon and all being sorry, I think in general the Football Republic was also really sad because I think he died in his sleep, right?
Yes.
He was in the team training hotel, you know, and everything was ready for the Fiorentina game and nobody expected. So we never know with life. You know, maybe one time it's going to be your turn. So RIP to David. Some very interesting stories. Of course, last week it was announced by FIFA that VAR is going to be introduced, and we've been talking about VAR for a long time, right? More how important it is for it to be introduced in football, because referees,
definitely. And I mean, we've seen in the Bundesliga how they are successfully testing it as one of the leading leagues, and now it's good to see to get that proof also in like an important tournament like the World Cup. So it will be useful to avoid any mistakes by the referees.
Like in the World Cup, the next day after the game, people are always talking about whether it's a goal, whether it's a penalty, whether it crossed the line, right, Mo? So it's going to be so useful. Finally, we have that, guys. So tell us what you think about the VAR. But speaking of the World Cup,
speaking of the World Cup, I'm sure he's also happy to comment on decisions being made. Jose Mourinho signed quite a big deal to be a pundit during the World Cup, right?
Yeah, it's only going to be covering 4 games for a Russian state television station. I think the deal is worth 1.37 million in total. So it's getting £400,000 a day just by talking about the game. Can you imagine that? I think it's going to be probably Portugal's games we're talking about here. But Marino, maybe you can, give us some tips about how to get to that level.
Ash, I think it's almost comparable to your age.
If only we could get half. Okay. How about €4?
So that's it with Bollocks today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep on watching and sharing on our social media, Facebook and Instagram @bollocks.show, and we see you the next time.